Growing up in the 1960s and 70s, Lucille O'Neal remembers racial tensions in her New Jersey neighborhood. But not at the Boys Clubs of Newark, where Lucille says all the children were taught to respect and get along with one another. The club was a safe place, even though her neighborhood was not. Lucille learned valuable lessons that stay with her to this day. The staff were always kind and welcoming. Lucille's warm memories of them later led her to send her own children to the club. Today, Lucille O'Neal is a celebrated author and mother of 4. In her book, Lucille describes how she overcame the twin obstacles of alcoholism and self-doubt. She returned to school, completing a business degree in 2003 and a master's degree in 2005. She founded the Mothers of Professional Basketball Players, which supports youth-serving programs and organizations, including the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Florida. Lucille is also very involved with Boys and Girls Clubs of America. She has supported initiatives addressing literacy, hunger, and family strengthening. Lucille's induction into the Alumni Hall of Fame marks our first mother-son duo. Basketball great Shaquille O'Neal was inducted in 2000. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lucille O'Neal.
Before Miss Lucille goes up to speak, we have an additional little surprise for her. Someone else wants to say hello to her. Congratulations.
Hi, Mom. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I'm so happy that you are joining me as the first mother and son to be inducted into the Boys and Girls Club of America National Hall of Fame. I can remember growing up, you told me to be a leader and not a follower. You are such a leader in the community as well as in the family. I love you very, very much. Congratulations, Mommy. You're my hero.
But I need to tell you how I was introduced to the Boys and Girls Club. And back in 1960s, late 1960s, it was only called the Boys Club. And my grandmother used to send me out with my older brother to play, and we would wind up at the Boys Club. But in the Boys and Girls Club, we were taught how to share, we were taught how to love one another. And if you have never been in a different place, you may not know how it is to feel different than the other children. I was tall for my age, and so I felt awkward. But every counselor in the Boys and Girls Club made me to feel comfortable. They allowed me to know that I was somebody special. And today I can look in the mirror and say, Lucille, you are a designer original. When I became a mother for the first time in 1972, I vowed that I would try and be the best mother that I can be. And when Shaquille was old enough to go to the Boys and Girls Club, I was happy to introduce him to everything that went on there. And when you say in your advertisement that the Boys and Girls Club is a positive place for kids, that is so true, so true. And I have 3 other children, and I've introduced them all to the Boys and Girls Club, but I want to say that everything that you do to make a positive impact into the lives of our children, we are so very, very grateful. And I speak on behalf of all the mothers in the world, and on behalf of the mothers of the professional basketball players, we thank you for making a positive investment into the lives of our children. I want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this beautiful class, the Alumni Hall of Fame. And I talked to the other honorees last night, well, some of them about the village. I'm a seasoned person, not old now, just seasoned. But I do want to say the village is not the way I remember the village, but I thank you all for making up the village that has a lasting impact in the lives of our children. Thank you so very much. God bless you.